All right, welcome back. Now, it seems like every time I go crappie fishing, take my cooler, gotta stop at the gas station, buy a bag of ice. Even if I don't catch any, I've still bought that bag of ice. So, what I'm gonna do, you guys have seen it before, take PVC pipe, a couple caps, some saltwater mix, and make my own reusable ice packs. Let's build it. Now, I've already got these cut. Doesn't matter. What I did was I measured the bottom of my cooler, the flat part, the longest tube I could get. Now for that, 13.5 inches for my cooler. We got this, and we got two caps, one on each end. You gain about a 1/2 inch when you secure this cap on there. So, 13.5, knock 1 inch off of it, cap on each end. Give me the size I need. So, like I said, I've already got it cut, but if you're not sure, go ahead and cut it. Cut it a little longer than you need to. Just do a quick dry fit. Pop them on there. Set it down in your cooler, however you're gonna orient it. And I've got just a little bit of room in there. Come on in, I'll show you. So with this cooler, I was not able to fit 3 2-inchers, so I did a 1.5 inch in the middle. Plenty of room. Fills it all up good. Hopefully stays good and cold. Okay, so I did a quick Google search. Show you there. It says when water freezes, it gains about 10% in volume. So these guys with caps on them, I filled it all the way up, borrowed my wife's measuring cup, dumped it in there. These hold 24 ounces, and then the 1.5 inch PVC holds 16 ounces. So we're gonna knock about 10% off of that when I fill it. Give room for that ice to expand because we don't want to blow these things apart. All right, to get these to freeze a little colder, regular old fresh water, 32 degrees it freezes. Salt water, 10 degrees, 15 degrees, depending on how much salt you got in it. So, ran in the pantry, regular old table salt. Everything added up gives me 1/2 gallon of water. So I added 1 cup of salt, which is probably a little too much, but once you get so much in there, it doesn't really matter. This is warm water. Mix it up, all good and dissolved. And we're gonna glue the bottom caps on, get them set, fill everything to within 10% of the top, glue the top on, throw them in the freezer. All right, quick glue up job here. Fit just one end. Get it around here real good. Put it on and twist it. Good to go. Do the other ones. Not much of a parts list on this one. You pick the length you need. Go get the right size caps. However many tubes you want, double the caps. Not a whole lot to it. Give that a good spin. Get the glue in there real well. Gets it all the way around. Hopefully watertight. All right, so our salt water's already done. One side's glued up. Here's gonna be the tricky part. I'm gonna get her filled up. I'm gonna stop about 1 inch to 1.5 inches from the bottom. Now, here's where you can't set nothing down. Get glued up. Go around her real good. Push that cap on. There we go. Next one filled up. Now I did add a little extra water in my pitcher here in case I spilled some. I'm gonna fill that one a little bit closer to the top. Less volume, less expansion. I hope. Get on there. Give it a good spin. Get her all coated good. Yeah. Let that excess glue off. Set him in the cooler and do the last one. Like I said, I'm probably gonna have a little bit left over here. Our last one. Give it a good spin. Yeah. There she stopped spinning. Clean that up. Hopefully good to go. All right, now for the totally non-scientific part of this. I'm gonna take these three. I'm gonna take them, put them in the deep freeze overnight, and then tomorrow morning before I go to work, I'm gonna take the frozen ones, put them in my fish cooler, shut the lid, go to work, and hopefully when I get home 8 hours later, these are still cold. Now I don't know if they're gonna be completely frozen, probably not, but as long as they're still keeping my fish cold, it's gonna be good to go. Because I figure 8 hours of work, it's gonna be about the same as fishing all day, loading up, driving home. That way we'll see how good these things do on keeping it cold. We'll see. All right, so it is 6 o'clock in the morning. Touch it. Got them out. Let's throw them in there. Shut the lid. Oh, you guys like that too? That's a cat door. It's a work in progress, but catch the fish, throw them in, lid closes. What do you think of that? All right, be back in 8 hours. All right, we got that pesky work thing out of the way. So it's been technically 9 hours because I put them in about 6. I get off work at 3. Oh yeah. Now they're not completely frozen. You can hear it sloshing around in there a little bit, but they're still really cold. Well, I like that. This one's a little more melted. It makes sense. Less volume. Yeah, I think them did real good. I may end up making a whole nother set of these to put on top of the fish when I'm done. And it worked out good. Now, longevity, we'll see how long they last. Hopefully the caps don't blow off after the 5th or 6th time of freezing them, but I guess we'll see. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and good luck on the water.